I'm thinking about keeping this hat this way. Let me say that. What do you think? Leopard skin fez? Kind of works, doesn't it? Okay. Like I said, I'm doing a little end of the year clearance. And I wanted to get these out before we get to, the Omega Files tonight. And, oh, man, here we go. This is yet another rant from the Fandom soapbox. And keep in mind when you watch this one, I want you to take a drink every time he says nihilistic. You'll be flat out hammered by the end. Top of the day to you. I have really had it with this pantomime, anti-British, anti-society, anti-religious, and anti-family values brought on by Russell T. Davies, Stephen Moffat, and Chris Chibnall. This really is a mockery, and thank for, names deleted, for showing this to me. Peter Capaldi did well as the Doctor. He is splendid. Love it that he and Rusty can solve this issue of glass people and frozen time. David Bradley made a mockery of William Hartnell, and this because of their views of the 1960s, which reflects the above three's nihilism. The Lethbridge Stewart mention was bad enough. The mockery of the 1914 Christmas armistice was even worse, especially when both units had to be shipped back home after they refused to fight each other. The nihilistic battlefield, the slippery slope to the downward abyss. The plot is so riddled with its insult that the whole story can be considered lost due to the anti-Christian nihilism that now infests Doctor Who. Peter, as I said, is great. Bradley calling him the nurse, not really funny. Women, fair sex, glass, my blood is boiling. And the Doctor of War from New Earth 5 billion 12 AD. To paraphrase Time Flight, what has happened to the UK as a whole? The regeneration scene is a pale imitation of the caves of Androzani. And this insult to British is so bad that tributes are lost. Change, love, and hate work conceptually in the correct context. Nihilism and Hegelianism, what the hell, destroys those concepts that you, RTD, Moffat, and Chibnall. What? For those who remember my review of Gridlock for being anti-Christian, and the same critique apply. The regeneration scene, Volcanic and Mumble Girl takes overs and falls out. Après nous de la Keep the regeneration scene. You will need to correct the faux pas from Capaldi to the real successor. When Whittaker and Chibnall make this show unrecognizable, they will have to go back to Capaldi's regeneration scene to make the correction. I hope to give a correct rendition of Twice Upon a Time on my YouTube channel. Everyone take a drink every time it says nihilistic, and you might just make it through this piece of